I just want y'all to pay attention to everything that's going on right now. As far as everyone that's getting upset that black people are saying that they're going to boycott, pay attention, because like the real reason why is because it's a transfer of wealth. That's the reason why they're really upset. It's a transfer of wealth. They like the Asian community created their wealth off of the black dollar, because the only reason why they're even able to come over here, and the only reason why they've been able to thrive as much as they have, is because of the black community. Because one, the civil rights movement, and when they first got here, they were not allowed to put their establishments into white neighborhoods. They had to put it in the black neighborhoods, which is the reason why I stated before, when you go into any Asian store, the only people that's in there are black people. So their wealth was created off of our dollar. And whenever the dollar comes into the black community, it goes out within 6 to 8 hours. So who do you think are really funding these businesses? The black dollar. So anytime, like black people say we're gonna keep our dollar, everybody's gonna be upset, because everybody's wealth is created off of the black dollar.
Welcome back to No Face, No Case, where we clock the tea and bring you the facts. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're one of my NFNC jurors, welcome back, family. Court is now in session. Now, let's get into today's case, y'all. Today's discussion involves the recent Racheal verdict and the conversations that have followed across all of social media. Many people are calling it a boycott, but others are saying that it's not really what it is. For some foundational Black Americans or FBAs, the conversation isn't simply about refusing to spend money somewhere. It's about being intentional with their dollars and where their dollars go, who they support, and whether their economic contributions are being valued and reciprocated. So basically, in other words, some people see this less as a boycott and more as a wealth transfer, which is honestly what caught my attention, right? So basically, when you're talking about a wealth transfer, we're speaking about a shift in spending toward businesses, organizations, and communities that, we believe are aligned with our interests and investments. Now, whether you agree with that perspective or not, it's a conversation that's gaining attention and raising bigger questions about economic power, community support, and consumer choice. So, jury, I'd like to get y'all opinion. Is this really a boycott, or is it something else entirely? Let's examine the facts, let's discuss the perspective, and then we'll let the jury decide. I'd like to give a shout out to the content creator that I'll be reacting to today. Her YouTube name is Racheal Tari. Let's get into it, family.
Black Americans, I just want to say I am so proud of us because we are transferring our wealth back into our communities. We are recirculating our dollars back into our businesses. And again, it does my heart so much good. I am filled with so much joy because as a community, we endure much in this country, but we are coming to realize who we are and how powerful we are. I want you all to remember that when everyone else was calling it the Great Depression, we experienced the Harlem Renaissance. That's who we are and have always been. We just temporarily forgot, but we are remembering. I also want you all to consider that many think that this is just temporary. Oh well, they'll settle down. Just let them calm down, and they'll be back to normal. See, they don't see us as human, and in doing so, they continue to underestimate us. They thought the same thing after the election in 2024. Oh, give it time. They'll be back out in the street with their fist up, thinking that we would once again save this nation from itself by putting our lives and our bodies on the line, fighting for communities that do not like us, hate us, and disrespect us. And they've seen the error of their ways. It's time to show them again. This isn't temporary. That's why I'm glad that we are calling it what it is. It is a wealth transfer, a refocusing of our wealth back into where it belongs, our community. because a boycott and a blackout implies impermanence, that things will go back to normal. That's what they expect. And I want you all to consider this. If ever or whenever you attempted to go to that beauty supply store that's just right around the corner, or that restaurant that's just right around the corner, or that gas station or convenience store or bodega, I want you all to remember how they speak to us. In spite of the tragedy that we have experienced, in spite of the horrific treatment that we have endured, while we have spent our money in their stores, being followed around like we have a second shadow, being accused of stealing, even to the point where they can falsely accuse us of stealing, take our lives, and not be held accountable by this injustice system. I want you all to remember that. I want you to remember how they are yelling and screaming at us. We are the customer base that has helped to build their communities in this nation, buy their homes, and send their kids to school and to college, to enable them to buy stocks in real estate and to set up their retirement. They just see us as a resource to extract wealth from us and nothing more. They do not respect our humanity or our dignity at all. They hate us. And the fact that they think that we need them, when our people had to rebuild literally from nothing, and they think we need them. What are you going to eat if you don't come into our restaurants? What clothes are you going to wear if you don't buy them from us? As they have set up shop in our communities, let's collectively remember that. Let's remind them of who we are. Again, I'm so proud of us. I love us.
Hey y'all, it's Miss B. I just wanted to hop on here and let y'all know that this blackout is working. There's a lot of people hopping on here trying to say like, oh, it's not working. People are still in these beauty supply stores. And I'm gonna let y'all know that like it was a Saturday and these stores are empty. I went to this store. It's usually jam-packed on a Saturday and I saw 0 people, y'all, 0 people. So I just wanted to say to my people, y'all keep up the good work. It is working. These people are not getting the business that they have been getting. And it's all because we have decided to work together to make this thing happen. I am so proud of us, y'all. And let's keep it going. It is a blackout. It is a transfer of wealth and we are with it.
It's not a boycott. It's a wealth transfer. It's not a boycott. It's a wealth transfer. And there is a way for every Black woman on this app, doesn't matter your age, your experience, to participate in this mass wealth transfer. One of my favorite corners of wealth transfer TikTok right now is older Black women. I could tell they older. They like me. They at least in they 50s. At least I'm 53. They in their 50s. And they drive by the nail salons and the beauty supply places that we're transferring our wealth from, and they be stopping in to check in to see if there's any Black people in there, any Black women in there. And if there's any Black women in there, then they'll tell them, hey sis, listen, we're doing a wealth transfer. Take your money someplace else. Sometimes they even have like little pieces, little information, telling them where they can go and different places we can go in and around the area for our beauty supply and to get our nails did. I love it. Keep it up. That makes me so happy. I can tell they women might, because of the way they sound when they walk in their flip-flops. They sound exactly the way I sound when I'm walking around in my Hoka flip-flops. And nosy in these shops, seeing what's going on, because y'all know we need to see what's going on. What's going on. We need to see what's going on. Is any of our people in there? It's my favorite part of the great Black beauty blackout, this huge wealth transfer that we are one appointment at a time, one recommendation at a time, one shout out to, one repost of a Black nail tech's business or of her page. We are doing it. We could literally take a step towards doing it every day. But that's my favorite part. Those are my favorite women to follow right now. If you're one of those women that's keeping your eye these nail salons and these beauty supply places where we ain't shopping no more, letting people know what's going on, girl, or just documenting the fact that they empty, thank you.
Real quick, jury, if you're enjoying today's discussion, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's free, y'all. Don't cost a thing. Just hit that subscribe button. And also, don't forget to hit the like button. Now, let's get back to the case.
It's $200 billion in remittance leaving our community every year, because a lot of people talk about taxes, but understand that taxes, the majority don't go back into the community. It goes throughout the whole United States, right? There's a small amount that goes into the community specifically, but the rest go into the rest of the United States. But in remittances, 200 billion leaving our community every year and growing, right? Is about 24 to 30 billion with Africans, is about 54 to 60 billion with Caribbeans, and the rest of all these different nations in our communities that we patronize but don't hire our people or do business with. They are extracting that 1.9 or 2.6 trillion dollars and taking it to their respective countries through remittances, right? So this is very important. This is, again, not about hate or you look a little different, you walk a little different, you got a funny forehead, but more so economics. It's real simple. People are trying to make it a hate theme because they need to gaslight us to shame us into spending our money with them. We're not going to do that.
If Black people decide that they want to boycott Asian businesses, why does that bother everybody else? Because the first week that this was brought up, you saw all the videos of different Asian people being upset, talking their talk, because they didn't think we were serious. They thought that we were just like everybody else and would depend heavily on everything that they do and that we wouldn't stand on business. They're finding out that's not the case. But now, as we're moving into the second and third week of this boycott, you got people from so many other communities talking about us boycotting Asian businesses. Last week, I said we are surrounded. I said that and I meant it. Because any other time, in fact, 99% of the time, people come online or they get into their discussions and they will say, hey, Black people, if you don't like how things work, go somewhere else. If you don't like how the country works, go somewhere else. If you don't like how a business, go somewhere else. If you don't like the situation, go somewhere else. That's what y'all say to us all the time. Am I wrong? Now, we have said collectively we're going to make that decision to go somewhere else. Y'all don't want us to bother you? We won't. Y'all don't want us to, y'all don't want to make us feel welcome in your businesses? We won't come. Y'all don't want us in your neighborhoods? We won't go. Y'all want to build, like literally, they want to build entire communities like that one in Arkansas without us. Fine, go have it. But that's still not enough. Do y'all see the problem? It's still not enough. Because the truth is, and what these people are showing, what all these other communities are showing, is that they are the ones who desperately depend on us.
Peace and blessings, y'all. So
I just wanted to pause the video real quick right there before we get into this other video. But that last creator, he said a mouthful, and I feel like that is so true. Like if you don't like a certain group of people, you're always talking bad about them. You're following them around when you're in the stores. And this isn't just, to single out one group of people, right? Like he said, it's multiple different groups of people that are coming in defense of the Asian businesses that are being boycotted. And it's just kind of like, what someone chooses to do with their money is their business. How they choose to spend their money is their business. Where they choose to spend their money in their business. So if they do not wish to spend their money in a place that they feel like they're not being valued, then what is the problem? Like, why are you trying to make it like a hate situation or something like that? It's always trying to make the Black people look like they're the problem. Okay, you if there's a problem, I always believe, look, you find a solution, the problem goes away. We found the solution. We decided to pour back into our own community, into our own businesses, and spend our money with people who appreciates us, who respects us. So what is the problem? It's still a problem. It's almost like damn if you do, damn if you don't. Okay, y'all, that's my little rant. We gonna get back into the video. I mean,
So I just want to say, I'm excited about the Black community right now because we're actually taking action. If you know me, I'm always pro-Black. I'm always by Black as much as I can be. Okay, but I think as a people we are reactionary. So when things happen, then we react. So this has to be a permanent thing because we all know. People just hate us, and it's a biblical hate. It's a perpetual hate. It's inherited. For someone not to be racist, they have to really not want to be racist. But the great thing is that we have the ball in our court now, because we got the money, we got the power. So do your best to buy Black. If you can't find a Black restaurant, Black nail shop, Black convenience store, anything Black. If you can't find it, okay, but just know going in, just know, okay? Because the other day, I wanted me some pad thai, and I was like, "Is Thailand in Asia?" I didn't know. I honestly, I had to ask them. I had to Google it because I didn't know. Because I almost went against what I'm talking about right now. So y'all stay strong out there. Stay Black.
Remember when I said don't boycott, we got to replace? This is what I'm talking about.
Our strategy is go as close as humanly possible to them. We're better and cheaper. Why not? Good business.
So forget boycotting, replace these businesses in our community. You got to support each other. Every community has a niche, something that they're known for. We don't have to be known for just what the media portrays us as. We're not just athletes and performers. We're not here just to entertain folks. We are great business minds. We have businesses. We just need to find our niche and start that business today.
To the Asian man who challenged all Black people to boycott all Asian businesses, I'd like to say thank you. We haven't seen a level of unity and camaraderie this large since probably George Floyd. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know if Black people would have ever gotten to this point where we all unified under one singular movement this way. Like, it is powerful. The Asian people are starting to feel the effects of what you have done. This is impacting your people more than it's impacting my people. We are uniting against this. You have destroyed Asian businesses. That's you. You did that. And I'd like to thank you for getting my people to work together on something like this. This means the world to me. And to the Asian people who are hurting because of the decisions and the words that this person has said, you know who to come for. He did this to you, not us. He said we don't want you guys, so we said okay.
So it's not a boycott. It's a blackout, a transference of wealth. We will not be going back to supporting these businesses at all. This is not new. This has been an ongoing thing for decades. Why act like this not Martin Luther King and the bus boycott? We've been riding that bus okay since that.
Well, I need y'all to let my peoples know how serious and how we're 10 toes down about this permanent ban against, you know what I'm saying, like the Asian businesses. This is about generational wealth. This is about transfer of wealth. And this is about us being serious and standing up and for something. Oh, a lot of people just do not be on this app like how a lot of us are. So you got to inform people what's going on because everybody don't know. I'm trying to let them know about what's going on and about what we're doing as a whole. And I don't think they understand how serious this is. So I'm going to show y'all this video. And then I want y'all to scold their ass. I want y'all to let them know that we for real and this is not a game. I'm telling them about the ban, the national ban that's going on within our community. I told my sister, she's someone who should go to the Asians one more time. Look at her friends, her coworker. I asked her, forget them. She said, no, I'm going to Super Nail. That's the same way she went to the Asians. Look, the Asians just got it together. It's not feet. I got to get it done. Hell no. They didn't know. That's no. That's not going. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. You know, we got to get it. No, hell no. I'm about to say, I need to go to the air. I better get with the program. I will. I'm not going to fill in. No, ain't no after I'm filling nothing. Watch out TikTok. Y'all look, comment and tell me what y'all think about her. Yeah. Tell her what we doing right now, y'all. Tell her what we doing. This is a movie. We black.
All right, y'all. So I wanted to bring y'all the facts. I wanted to bring y'all the exhibit A, B, C, and D, the man behind the madness who felt the need to speak up angrily about the boycotts that the Black people decided to do. So this is what he had to say.
Said, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the Black culture and the hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made in? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are not neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay? Please boycott Asian business. I'm all for it.
Well, he asked for it. Ask and you shall receive. I think for me, it's the nerve to have so much entitlement. Hear me out. Like, we, the Black people, our ancestors, obviously not me personally, before y'all get ignorant in the comments, but we fought for equal rights, for civil rights, for equality. And you guys, the Asian people, benefited from that. And of course, I know all Asians aren't the same, just the same as all Black people, African American people aren't the same, right? You're going to have those people who are racist in each race, but that's not what this is about. It's a bigger issue that's going on here. And it's the arrogance for me. But yeah, anyway. And another thing, while it may be true that you guys live in the white community, let's be clear. Most of your businesses, the majority of your businesses are located in Black communities. That's it. That's all. So, jury, we've heard the arguments, we've reviewed the evidence. Now it's time for deliberation. Do you view this as a boycott or do you view it as a wealth transfer? Is there a meaningful difference between the two? Should consumers intentionally direct their spending toward communities and businesses they feel support them? Or does that approach create more division than solution? What's your verdict? Different verdicts are welcome. Disrespect is not. Let's keep it cute, jury. This is No Face, No Case, where we clock the tea and bring you the facts. And until next time, if you can't be good, then at least be good at it. Bye.